How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm Dan the Cobbler, back with another episode for you today. We've got these cool army green Thursday boots, but the customer's got a bit of a problem with them. Keep watching, see what it's all about. Okay, so once again, welcome back, guys. Great to have you here again. It's been a minute since I've done a video. I think I say that on every video nowadays, but let me tell you what we've got. So these are a pair of Thursday boots. They're pretty cool, pretty unique color. So the main problem the customer has, the reason for his visit, is he's looking at the heel block here, and can you see it's very slanted, it's very sloped down. This is how they come from the factory, but for the customer, it's not for him. He feels like he's tilting forwards a lot, so we're going to fix that. So we need to put new heel blocks on, or see if we can just adjust this heel block to tilt it up more, or at least make the back lower. But while we're doing that, we figured we may as well do a good job. The soles on the minute are the standard black day-night pattern, but we're going to put on official day-night soles in this cool army green, or I believe it's olive green is the correct color from the factory, but I like to say army green. So we're going to get that on with some nice white stitching, fix the heel block, clean them up. Should be a nice simple job. It's good to be back in front of the camera. As I said, it's been a minute. A few home updates for you guys, because you guys are very considerate and always ask me where I've been. Been a bit of a turbulent time recently. Unfortunately, my family, we lost my grandfather, and me personally, real run of bad luck, lost 3 of my pet cats to the road. Absolute tragedy. So as you imagine, making videos has just been something that's on the back burner for a moment. It's something I like to do when I'm actually able to enjoy it. But we're here today. Let's crack on with this job. Should be a lot of fun. Right, so we're starting off getting the boot on the last. We need to remove the heel blocks, but I'm going to take the top lift off first. Just going to apply a bit of heat to it to loosen up the old glue. So I actually got a new heat gun. The old one broke. I don't like this one as much. Camera girl Carla just said her favourite part of the job is filming the heat gun. One of the important reasons for heating up the top lift is sometimes the heel block will be delicate and likes to split apart if the top lift is too secure on there. So we loosen that up so it'll come off nicely. One of the toughest heel block removal jobs is taking it off of day-night. It really likes to stick to the rubber. So what I'm going to do is go around the edge and just sort of make some primary holes on the edge. It's going to loosen it a bit. And now we can try and prise it off. We have it released. Right, so there's a few nails in this heel block. Let's see if we can just remove them to see what sort of condition this heel block will be in afterwards. Let's see if we can reuse it. Okay, there we go. So let me see camera Carla, let me look on the screen as well. So there's the heel block, and as you can see, it's super slanted, and I don't know why the Thursday boot company have made it this slanted. That is unusual from the factory. So we've got new heel blocks here that you can see rather are not slanted at all. So I was going to decide whether to use the old heel block, because it's perfectly good if we reshape it, or a new one. I'm going to use a new heel block, and I'll tell you the main reason why. I know that if I use this heel block, I will get 100 comments saying you should have used a new heel block, and I'll be sitting there at the weekend having a beer, and I'll get a notification on my phone, and I'll just see it say should have used a new heel block, and it's just like, you know what I mean, Carla?
Yeah.
It's like, come on, ruining my weekend. So I'm going to do a new heel block.
Come on.
Right, so we need to remove the sole now. So we're going to apply a bit more heat to loosen the glue, and then go around with a knife to cut the stitches. So rubber soles are always a little bit trickier to cut off than leather soles. Couldn't really tell you why. So what we've got here, what we're taking off is the outsole, but there's also a rubber midsole. So we're taking the whole lot off and we're gonna have to replace the midsole, probably with a leather one. Right, so we've just stripped everything down, got the sole off, and you'll have just seen on the sanding band I removed most of the old cork there. So now we need to run out the back, grab the materials we need so we can start thinking about putting it back together. We need some cork filler and some midsoles. I love my cat. I found an elastic band, and you know what that means? We can play Cobbler Shop Olympics.
What is Cobbler Shop Olympics?
Cobbler Shop Olympics is a tradition that goes back about 20 years since we first invented it in my first cobbler shop. You take an elastic band and you fire it at the keyboard and try and get it on a hook. You have to nominate a key that you're going for. So I'm going to go for this red one, this peg. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's my one. All right, red peg. How close is it to the red one? Not very. Not bad. Camera girl Carla's going to have a go. There you go, and nominate your key.
What did you do?
I tried to get this red one.
I'll do this here then.
Which is what?
LF. That area.
Very specific. Right, ready? Go. You hit the ceiling.
Oh my god.
I've never seen such a bad shot in Cobbler Shop Olympics. Okay, second shot. Red key. It's not too bad. We've got a shoe repair to get on with, but Carla wants a second go. You have to nominate your key. What about that blue one right at the top?
Since I hit the ceiling first.
Try and get my red one again.
Your red one?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Ready?
Yep. You hit the ceiling again. Lord have mercy. We'll put this in the log. Carla actually got the red one when I wasn't filming. Hats off to you. So we've got our stuff. Cork filler, leather midsoles, and of course our new day-night outsole material. First thing we've got to do is go around and remove the old stitches from the boot though.
Let me just finish.
Alright, so you guys know the reason we remove the old stitches. It's to get them out of the way of the new stitches. And if you don't do this, it makes the job a real mess when it's finished. This here, this is my granddad's ring. He left it to me. Apparently my nan bought it for him as an engagement present back in the 50s or something for 2p or half a shilling, something like that. Okay, so first thing to do is get new cork filler in. So we're going to take some glue and just put a little slither in there just so the new cork has something to grab to. There it is, the old forbidden bird seed. Now a trick I like to do is get some water and put it on my fingers, and that stops the sticky, gluey cork filler sticking to my fingers. Smushy, smushy. It reminds me back in the day when I used to play with Play-Doh when I was 22. Okay, so we've got our cork in there ironed nice and flat, so it's ready to do our first bunch of gluing. So we've got to get glue on the shoe and glue on our first leather midsole. Obviously I've got Chief Ron here to help us with the gluing. How are you doing, Ron? We haven't seen you on the channel for a while. Well, that's great news. Let's get started with the gluing. So without further ado, let's get sticky. Okay, so just give it 5 minutes to dry. Probably do 2 coats because I want this to be nice and solid. Leather likes to really absorb glue, so 2 coats is usually a good bet. And we'll heat it up and stick it together. Right, so we'll get this guy in the cheese toasty oven. Okay, just roll him on. And then head over to the press. Okay, so midsole on and trimmed around. So now we need to put a second layer of glue on our shoe to get ready to put the day-night outsole on. And here he is again, our olive green day-night sole. Really like this color, to be honest. You see I've already got 1 layer of glue on. This is layer 2, and then we're ready to go. Okay, stop. Right, so we're getting our day-night sole on. What we have to do is make sure that we line up the stud pattern as neatly as we can so that the stitches will fit in the right place around the studs once it's on. So with any luck, let's go there. We'll find out how well we've done in a moment. So we just go around and cut the worst of it off, the excess, and then head over to the machine to trim the sole nicely to shape. And once I go over to the machine to trim it to shape, I'm going to work on the other shoe at the same time. Okay, so it's time to stitch our sole on. So what we need to do is make sure the machine has got plenty of thread in the shuttle. Let's have a look. There you go, almost none, so we need to fill this up with white thread. I feel like I'm on one of those punch bags. Ready to go. Okay, so a couple of things. I'm just going around here with my knife, spreading the welt just to open it up a bit, ready to go on the machine. And also, this is a 360 welt, which means we're stitching all the way around the back of the heel. Perfecto! Right, so that's our sole all stitched on, so we've got to work on the heel now. So I've just sanded and marked out the area that the heel block's going on, but we need to make our new heel block and address the original problem with the factory one being too sloped. So I'll show you the difference. Carla, if you come down to counter level there, I can show you. So what we've got is, this is the original factory heel block, and this is a new one. So can you see that? Yeah, we see this one slopes down, and this is a fresh heel block that's flat. Now we do want it to slope a little bit, but not that much. So we're gonna shape this up and get our heel block on. I forgot to say, this is our day-night heel. They come from the factory shiny, no good for glue, so we need to sand that up as well so it's nice and rough for the glue to stick to. Okay, so we can do a test. So we've got our heel there, our heel block there, and the shoe on top. You can see it's not level at all, so we need to make some adjustments, make the heel block lower. What I have got is one that I prepared earlier, repeater style. Put it there, and you can see it still rocks a tiny bit, but that's about what we want. So when the customer wears it, it's going to press down and sit flat. Okay, so here at the press, we've got to swap it to the heel attachment. So we've got a heel foot and a heel press bit. So the last thing we do with the meat and potatoes of the repair is get some buttress nails and nail on the heel block from the inside out. So we just get in there with a long-nosed hammer. You won't be able to see this too well, Carla. Just take a step back. Just get some nails in there. Okay, so this is where we're up to. For the edge finish, I'm not going to put on black or brown. I'm going to go for a nice neutral finish because I think it's really going to look nice once we're finished. So I'm going to use my secret cobbler sauce, which is called Victoria Cream. And just go around here. It's just going to give it a real nice lustrous shine and that oaky wood effect. Does it look okay? Mm-hmm. Nope, got a bit too much cream on my finger. It's not a good situation to be in. Okay, so we can just let that dry off a bit, then we can shine it up and then get a bit of cream on the uppers too. Okay, so we're done with the repair. I think it's looking really cool, but we need to pay some attention to the uppers, give them a bit of TLC, everyone's favorite part of the video. So I was just talking to camera girl Carla, trying to decide the color. These are sort of a bluey green, but I've done a test run and I've used the Sapphire 1925 cream in dark green, and it just blends into this shoe nicely. So we're going to go with this. This is really great stuff, nourishing. It's got shea butter on it. You can get it on our online store if you want to try it, but for now, let's get it on the boot. I did try mixing a little bit of navy shoe cream into this, but it really made the shoe look very navy, to be honest. So I feel like this is a better bet. So again, if you need any polishing goods, head to our website, tringshoerepairs.com. We've got all the Sapphire products, brushes, creams, polishes, to have your shoes looking the bee's knees. Something funny about bee's knees? You don't need picking up anymore.
No, I don't.
Carla doesn't need picking up from work anymore because she's passed her driving test. I was like waiting for like a cheer. I meant from like a digital cheer that you have in videos. I'll put one in.
Yay!
Yeah. So let's have lots of congratulations in the comments for Carla passing her test. So we just buff it up with a yak hair brush, and then it's job done. So there we are, guys, job done on our Thursday boots. We fixed the heel block issue, given them some TLC, and of course put this lovely olive green day-night sole and heel on and given the uppers some TLC. I think the customer's gonna like them. Let's get them back to him. I think we're gonna have a customer reaction to see if he's pleased with the work.
All right, so I just got my boots back from Tring Shoe Repair. Little backstory, I've had these Thursday boots for about 2 years and they never quite fit right. They always pitched me forward. So I sent them, or I drove them to Tring, dropped them off, see what kind of magic he could do. So let's open this up. Woohoo! So this heel block used to be super tall and now it's evened, like it's flush. Yeah, I can already tell this is gonna work out great. The green is awesome. Good call, Dan. He chose the green or recommended the green, and I agree. It looks awesome. Yeah, these are comfortable. And they look better. So much more comfortable. Dude, this was an awesome job. They turned out perfect. They are so much more comfortable than they were from the factory. This block that you used or whatever you did is what Thursday should be doing from the factory. This is better than original. Thanks a lot. You will definitely be seeing me again.
So that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. It is late in the day, so I'm getting out of here. Thanks for sticking around. If you did like the video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, visit the online shop, tringshoerepairs.com, if you need any goods. And watch out for my next video because I've got a very special celebrity guest on the channel. I'm doing the repair as we speak. It's going to be a lot of fun. Watch out for that, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.